Last time on Techno-Metric War, the evil, nefarious mad scientist Dr. Promethic Channard lured our hero, the valiant, ever-vigilant Techno-Phase, and her daring sidekick, Mech Boy, into a trap as she was investigating a lead into Channard's secret hideout, the Chamber of Madness. Now, trapped in a garage with no way out and a noxious fume slowly leaking in, will Techno-Phase and Mech Boy find their way out of this before they suffocate to death? Find out now, in this new thrilling chapter of Techno-Metric War.
What do we do? What do we do? I wasn't trained for this.
Settle down, Mech Boy. Where there's a will, there's a way. But where there's technology, nothing can stop us lest we let it. And what do we have here?
A vehicle in pieces? Half assembled?
Exactly. A 2005 Equinox. Our technology. Quick, under the hood. I'll check inside. We must assess what parts are here and start building.
Building what?
That's the fun part. Use your imagination.
Meanwhile, in the Chamber of Madness, Dr. Channard works on his latest concoction as his mind drifts to the next part of his master plan.
Aha! With this, when consumed by my subjects, I will be able to control any addiction, rewriting that addiction as I see fit. But how will that help me rule the world?
Yes, Grandeur?
How many times do I have to tell you? That was a joke. Call me the Doctor. No, wait, that's taken. Call me Grandmaster C.
Wasn't that a character on a sitcom?
That was Grandmaster B. I'm original, darn it.
Was there a reason you called me in?
I was getting to that. I need you to set up a meeting with the non-aligned evils. Tell them Morbid Sand Demon sent the call.
What happens when he doesn't show up for the meeting?
Details. Just set up the meeting. Use the code splicer so it looks like a genuine message.
As you wish, Grandmaster B.
C. It's C. Grandmaster C. You know, for Channard. This is me glaring at you. I'm really going to enjoy destroying that one.
Back at the garage, Techno-Phase and Mech Boy are hard at work.
With my ability to tap into technological systems, I have mind-linked into the computer core rewriting its functionality.
How does that help us escape?
With the changes I had you make to the vehicle itself, watch. Now the toxic gas is sucked into the gas tank and converted into something it can use to...
It went through the garage door.
And now, on to Phase 2.
But I thought we were escaping.
Elsewhere, in a nondescript meeting room, two teachers sit waiting.
Why are we having this meeting?
I told you, new client. It'll be good for the department.
I kind of get a funny feeling about this guy.
He's legit, trust me.
You said he's a professor.
Well, kind of. He's more of a doctor.
Of what?
Are you going to be this difficult for the entire meeting?
Ah, welcome to my lab. Yes, welcome. The reason I brought you here today is I need to create a brand image for my company. We're kind of a New World Order kind of thing. You know, the usual.
New World Order? Can you believe this guy?
Just hear him out.
Sometime later, climbing up the fire escape and cautiously moving to an open window, Techno-Phase climbs through that window with Mech Boy close behind. A moment later, a tall, skinny man in a white fedora, with eyes down and attention focused, steps into the room and fails to notice the intruders as he grabs a paper from a small table. The two heroes sneak up. Just as they are about to make contact, the man turns!
Grab him!
The two heroes pin the man against the wall.
I don't know what you expect to get from me.
I expect this little thing we call truth.
I ain't got your pretty little answers, girl.
Techno-Phase pulls out a strange mechanical device.
Call me a girl again, and I will just have to introduce you to my little friend here. This is a transmatter molecular disruptor. It plays havoc with your molecules. Won't kill you, but you'll wish you were dead by the time we're through.
What do you want from me?
We know you work for Chenard.
You know what he'd say to you?
What?
You're just little children playing dress-up. Chenard's the real deal. Thinks he's God, and it's hard not to believe him with the stuff I've seen him do. Just go home. Forget about it. Not worth your life.
Let us be the judge of that. Where is this supposed Chamber of Madness?
You want that place? You'd be better off getting when he ain't there. You'd be safer for it.
Why?
You don't attack someone like that on his home turf.
The lady asked where.
I'm just low level. I don't have the clearance, and I certainly don't have the where.
Well, who does?
Techno-Phase brings the device in her hand closer to the man's face as it crackles. He flinches.
Okay. There's a computer back there. It might have something, if you can get the higher access levels.
Acceptable.
With that, Techno-Phase straightens the man, moves around him, and hits a spot at the back of the neck, causing him to fall unconscious.
You so have to teach me that.
Pressure point back of the neck requires just the right hit and pressure.
Nice. Oh, and transmatter molecular disruptor.
It worked, didn't it? And it looks fancy enough.
But it's just a scanner.
A fancy scanner? Come on, we have a computer to crack. I always love this part.
That night, a gathering of some of the most devious minds this world has ever known, chosen for not showing prior allegiances to other factions, and all at the behest of a false message designed to lure them in, Prometheus Chenard gathers with them, posing as one of them rather than as the architect, before clicking a button and showing a pattern on all the dozens of screens hanging overhead.
What is this?
Shaman X, my good man, this is the next step in control. This is the power of recreation.
You telling me this is your doing?
The Sand Demon didn't even make the call, did he?
Look at what I'm showing you. Don't you see its value?
This is only part of the puzzle. Where's the rest?
And why would I reveal all my cards, my dear Professor Nagastair?
Sounds fishy to me.
If you're not here to share, why did you deceive us into coming?
That sounds like a reasonable request. And if it isn't met, I can make a few unreasonable requests of my own.
I am proposing an alliance to form under a new world order, the likes of which this world has never known.
I work alone.
I have better things to do.
Shush!
How dare you shush us?
Shush! Look at the screen. Now look at this.
The screens now show a group of teachers working hard on designing something, all bunched together over a series of computers.
Why should we care of these people?
I recruited them to help work on the brand image for our new world order. Little do they know that I have put them in a meeting room right next to a lab with a core meltdown pending. When that happens, they will all be exposed to this.
The screens change back to the diagram from before.
See? I don't have to tip my hand when I show you it works.
Did these people do anything to warrant being test subjects?
They fell under my thrall. Does there need to be anything else?
No. Merely curious.
They're harmless, good people, willing test subjects, and I will transform them, make them into works of art. And once that is done, you'll all swear your allegiances to me, and then the New World Order can begin.
And what if we don't fall in line?
Then I declare you an enemy of the New World Order, and I send everyone down there, newly transformed, after you.
You will obviously change them, but to what?
There is a random factor. Essentially, it converts them into the next stage of evolution, and as a result, they will all gain powers and abilities beyond them. Powers and abilities that I will control.
You don't deserve that kind of power.
I very well do. God gave us the ability to understand his creation. I'm merely fulfilling that potential. Right? By the way, I know most of the faces here, but I can't say I've ever seen yours before. Who are you?
Name's Razorhead Jane.
Ah, yes, I see. With all the blades and razors sticking out of your head. Cute. Though it does look a bit flimsy. Maybe you should work on your costume more. What kind of evil do you do?
Must we endure this interrogation? I suggest we get on with this show, if there is going to be one.
The lights flicker on and off, and the screens go fuzzy.
Is that what was supposed to happen?
No. Ah, I can't get the subjects back on the screen.
This isn't the best show of your power, Mr. Channard.
It's Dr. Channard. Not Mr., not Channard. Doctor. Or maybe Professor? You know, I could go with that as well.
Frustration mounting.
Time to get my people on the comlink. What is going on out there?
Power fluctuation across the layer, Grandmaster B.
Grandmaster B?
Shut up! Just, ugh!
The screens change once again, this time to the warped, one red eye, one brown eye visage of the morbid sand demon.
I did not authorize this gathering.
How did you get into my system?
How is not important.
In the control room of the Chamber of Madness, Techno-Face speaks into a microphone. Behind her are a series of knocked-out guards.
What is important is...
Back at the gathering...
The why. You have defied me for the last time.
In the control room, Techno-Phase flips a switch.
This meeting is over. Evacuate now, and I may
spare your pathetic lives.
Alarms sound. The many henchmen all across the lair go into various stages of panic as they run to their emergency stations.
I'm going home. I don't need this.
Yes, this is truly pathetic.
Channard jumps onto the table in the middle and clicks a control there. The door to the room seals shut and a clear plastic wall comes down, separating Channard from the other villains.
What is the meaning of this?
A ladder pops down in front of Channard.
This is an affront.
You will be perfectly safe until my return. Then the demonstration can proceed.
Back at the control room...
Whatever is above that room isn't in the schematics.
Techno-Phase closes her eyes and then opens them a moment later.
I can pick up through the technological vibrations a whole network of complexity. Where are you going, my little mad scientist? Mech Boy, how close are you?
Oh, wait, it's you. I was about to have a heart attack.
Who did you think it was?
The voice? The sand demon guy.
Oh, right. Did I not mention that part of the plan?
You always say I should only know as much as I need to know.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd say. So...
Oh, right. I should be at the teacher's. Right about...
Mech Boy? Mech Boy?
Will Techno-Phase save her esteemed sidekick from the unknown menace? Will Dr. Prometheus Channard change the unsuspecting teachers into superpowered beings? Find the answers to these questions and more next time on the next thrilling chapter of Techno-Metric War!